And now this one was, oh, this one was the bin where they got their stuff, right?
Oh.
Yeah, because I remember right now, because the first thing I'm going to show you guys was one of the last things we picked up while I was last minute walking around the hard goods, and that is a little radio. I don't know if it would be a bookshelf radio, but tiny speaker radio, basic, nothing special, except it's quality made. This is a Tivoli, how would you say that?
Tivoli Audio Model 1.
Yeah. So the bins here, or over there in Portland, you can't plug things in to test. So I had to take a gamble on it. But since we're paying, I think it was 69 cents.
69 cents a pound.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. Came out to be about $3-something or less. It has some cosmetic damage, but it works great. As soon as we got back to Krissy's place, plugged it in, and it works.
Found some shoes from the mountains of Italy.
From the mountains of Italy.
Donald J. Pliner, I think. But this is the first time I've found these shoes, so we picked it up. You can go ahead.
Guess what I found at the bins?
What, babe?
Crazy thing. Another remote, because I was collecting remotes from across Portland.
Is this the same remote as any of the other ones?
No, this one's a Sony remote. Again, did the same thing. Made sure to check, no battery corrosion, and since this is being bought at the bins, I definitely left back the batteries that were in there because I don't need to pay for those. I'm not going to use them. This one needs a little bit of cleaning, nothing major. That's why I picked it up.
Alright, found this nice sweater, like knit sweater. This is from a brand called Nomadic Traders. It's 100% pure wool, made in Uruguay.
So we
and there you go. I picked it up because the colors were just really nice, and I did look up comps, and for the price point, it was something that works with our business.
Yeah.
Picked up a cabbie jacket. So, cabbie brand is right there. And then, if you're looking up the cabbie style, on the inside of the tag, on like the little care tag, it will say the style number, so you can Google that to see what the actual name of the item is to help you with your listing.
It's gonna make it a lot easier for people to find what they want when your title is that name.
Yeah. And Columbia, this is a men's long sleeve button front.
It's a big one.
Omni shield, Omni wick, small shirt. It does have some stains on the back that we'll get taken care of. All right, Nike sweatpants. This is an extra large. Yes, 1X. 1X Nike sweatpants, really good condition.
They wouldn't fit me, but they look very comfy.
We got more Columbia, and this one is the Omni shade. Columbia size 4 hiking pants. So these are the convertible hiking pants. They have that zip off thing here, so you can turn them into shorts. And the hiking pants tend to do well for us pretty much year round. Certain, you know, some places you can hike.
I mean, these are convertible, so if it's cold, you leave the pants on. Then in summer, you make them shorts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And if you watch The Office, you can zip them off and like make it as a head shade.
Except he cut his off.
And then we found Eileen.
Oh, Eileen.
Eileen Fisher. This really nice blouse.
Really
I think this was like my last find there. And this is 100% silk.
Score.
And it is a large size.
Which is always really good. Again, the larger sizes, you're able to ask for a little bit more.
So at these bins,
This was an awesome score.
We had just a few items, but Krissy and Nick, if any of you follow us on Instagram, you saw our story, hopefully, maybe. But we had to cram into a Jeep because they bought a sarcophagus, a mummy, and 2 gargoyles.
And 2 headstones.
Oh, 2 headstones as well.
Yeah. They're awesome. I mean, I got a chance to help them out, make sure everything was, you know, complete, because we're pulling these out of the bins. But, I mean, that was a heck of a score. And the whole time they were thinking, I wonder what we're going to get. I don't know, we'll see. And then they turn around and they're like, wow, that just made our whole trip.
Mm-hmm.
I'll actually show you some pictures right after this.
Today's estate sale day
in Oregon,
and we have special guests. Oh, hello, Krissy, Bean, and Nick.
Bean,
are you ready? Bean's giving a side eye. Bean, I think Bean's excited.
I think she wants to go.
But
there you go. Hey, Bean.
Oh wait,
Bean.
there she is.
Bean.
There she is. Oh, Beanie baby. Bean's excited. We're excited.
Let's go get something.
Last full day of sourcing for us.
A lot of stuff.
Went to an estate sale. Actually, no, this wasn't our last full day, but
it was a busy day. It was a busy shopping day.
But we went to an estate sale, which we don't normally go to down here. Met up with some special guests. We saw one of 2 Portland pickers, Jake, who is the master of estate sales.
If you don't already follow him on Instagram. They put up great stuff, and their finds are always they're fire. But we're picking his brain. We went into this house, super collectible house. Everything was like signed by an actor, a football player, an athlete of some kind. Everything. There was album records. There was you saw that book collection, right?
There was like a full bookshelf of every single James Patterson book printed, which is a lot if you know who James Patterson is. And all the books were signed. I did see a Taylor Swift signed CD, a Tim McGraw signed guitar CD and photo. There was a bunch of frames.
Oh, and then they had the Parks and Recs.
Oh yeah, Nick Offerman, who plays Ron Swanson, who is like our favorite character on Parks and Rec. He signed, I think it was season 4.
Yeah, one of
Parks and Rec. We did not pick it up because we don't need it, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we were kind of lost in the house since we don't really know how to source the estate sale efficiently, because we don't want to stand there and, you know, check comps on every single item while the employees are walking around. But
I mean, we got a chance to see Jake get in and just own the place.
Yeah. But we were able to pick up these ornaments as we're creeping along Christmas season. Keepsake ornament, we've picked these up in the past, but they're normally like the smaller ornaments. This one is dated 1994, and it is the Beatles, is all of them playing, and the box is in pristine condition. We did get 2, but the second box got slightly damaged during transport. So there is a tear in this box.
It hurts a little bit.
But hopefully someone will still want to buy it for Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, and to be honest, actually this box is in better condition than the third one we left behind. Because the third one was actually like torn open, probably used.
So we did pick up these 2 things, and there's one final thing that we picked up. Super cool item, but it did not fit in our luggage, and we couldn't just bring it on the plane. So we had to Frankenstein a box.
Yeah, it was fun. Got to build a box at Krissy and Nick's place.
Yeah.
Now, best thing to do is keep an eye out. Follow us on Instagram, and when the item arrives, we're gonna make sure to make a post about it. Keep an eye out.
We went to another estate sale right after this.
Right after. Very different world.
But we found a radio. We found one thing there. Hugo found it.
It's old radio. Basic radio. It's a clock radio, analog clock, which is nice. And it is a Westinghouse. Tested it because we had a chance to test it. It worked. Picked it up real cheap, which is great. No real cosmetic damage at all. These are not fast moving items.
No.
But we've seen everything from movie collectors, like for movie prop stuff, to just people who like to collect classic audio equipment.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out. Again, look them up. And on to the next.
Hello.
Hello.
So this is our final stop, our final destination.
Our final day.
Well, no, we're not in Oregon right now. We're in Washington.
Technically.
But this is the 4th bin that we've been to during our trip. And we left with a whopping.
How much?
Newborn.
I don't have a newborn, so how much does that weigh?
8 pounds.
Okay, 8 pounds. That's a whopping newborn.
And we got some goodies to show you guys.
Yeah.
Well, like one big goodie, and then the rest is like, okay. All right.
Bye-bye.
We'll show you guys.
Take a look. Right now.
Bin trip. This was on the Tuesday that we were leaving. Tuesday our flight was like at 6 o'clock, so we got up bright and early, headed to our final bin location in Washington.
Yeah, you forget how close the border was, because you know in California you drive out to cross a border, but
yeah, but we got to go to these bins. We met up with Noelle, who's known as Farm Girl Scavenger on Instagram. And it was really fun getting to shop with Krissy, with Nick, with Farm Girl, and her son and grandson. We made it a whole thing, and we got to source together. But it was our final bins trip, and Hugo found
Bobbit. So this was a hot item. If you don't know what it is, it's just a little trick puzzle like game. It'll call out what to do. It's kind of like an old Simon Says game. Was able to pick it up to sell because of the price point. Now, if you see this at thrift stores, normally they price them a little too high and not worth picking up. So just keep an eye out, and like always, look up the comps.
And we picked this up because we actually sold one a few months ago.
Yeah. And like the remotes, this had batteries. I took them out because I don't need to worry about corrosion with them.
Krissy found this Armani skirt, pencil skirt. The Armani, there you go.
Ta-da!
Armani collection, or collezione.
Collezione.
But it's a really nice tweed looking skirt with sequins. Thank you, Krissy. American Eagle Outfitters. So we pick up American Eagle Outfitters jegging. So on the inside, it will give you the style. The jeggings have always done really well for us at $1 a pair, basically.
Again, it's all about cost.
Yeah, like if this was a regular price item, we wouldn't be picking up, but we like picking these up because they tend to be fast movers for us. And the distressed ones do even better. This one is not distressed, but they're in really good condition, so we picked them up. We picked up more Columbia, so another Columbia button front shirt, really pretty colors. Just a Nike pullover, yeah. Nike Pro, and this is like for the cold weather. It is their Nike Pro Combat.
Yeah, it's a little bit thicker material.
Yeah, for the cold season.
Really nice color.
All right, so Miss Me's. Miss Me's do well for us. We do have like a few left from one of our bigger hauls, but they tend to do well. The shorts were doing well, shorts and skirts during the summer. But these are Miss Me. These are actually Miss Me jeans. Someone
like
made them.
Jeans.
Yeah. So full-on jeans. They were the bootcut jeans. Someone made them into knee-high shorts or Bermuda shorts. But I am probably gonna watch Krissy's video on how to cut jeans into shorts and make these into like,
if you haven't seen it already,
shorts.
I'm gonna drop that video here. I'll make sure to add the link there so you guys can see the tag on the screen. Great way to pretty much revive some of these like that. Mm-hmm. We would have left behind had we not thought about making them into shorts.
All right, Tommy Bahama. So this is not a super ornate design. This is just a basic solid Tommy Bahama shirt. It is 100% silk. It is 2XL, which is why we picked it up, and because of the price. The smaller Tommies don't do well for us.
They've sat for a while. And
at full price, we normally won't pick them up anymore. But this is a nice big size. No stains, no rips, no tears. And you picked up another thing.
So I always go back to replacement things that, people mess up or lose. So we got a Taboo buzzard. It's not big money, but we've sold them in the past because people lose those pieces. And yeah, you can make up your own noise while you're playing Taboo. But if you want to have a complete game, and kids lose things, parents lose things. If you have too much fun, you might even throw it into a wall.
So that was in a full box of Taboo.
Yeah.
We went through it, took out the pieces, parted it, picked the one thing that actually does well for replacements.
And again, do that at the bins, not at a thrift store.
Yeah. Don't go to a thrift store and like open up their stuff and take out items. My favorite find, probably of the whole trip, was the last thing that I found at these bins. It is a purse. And it's got the small handles here, and it's got one long handle. It is really pretty. It's embroidered all around.
Very soft
all around
material.
Yeah, it's like a velour velvet material. The bottom is embroidered as well. And for you guys out there who know this, probably already know what brand this is based on the embroidery. But on the inside, it's Johnny Was.
Yeah, that was a really nice find. And it's a tricky one too, because I mean, just looking at the outside, you could dismiss the bag. but you felt the quality, and then you really just opened it
Yeah,
up.
so it is a rayon silk blend. But this bag is just really pretty. Caught my attention under a pile of clothes. And I mean, the stitching, everything is pretty much still in place. I did not look up comps while I was in there. I looked them up after we left, and I didn't find the exact one, but I found similar ones, and they're going for pretty good money. So
That was a sweet find.
yeah, this is probably my favorite, my most favoritist.
My favorite is.
And that's it.
That's it. So that was our last, sourcing that we did there. We had a great time. Oregon was really good to us. More importantly, Krissy and Nick were really good to us.
Yeah.
Without them, we wouldn't know where all these stores were. We wouldn't know where all these bins were. We would just kind of like figure it out and just yelp. But yeah, had a great time sourcing. Looking forward to see what these things flip for.
But we'll be back, Oregon.
Oh,
Portland
we're coming back.
specifically.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming for ya.
All of you.
And goodbye.
Bye.